Should we open it up?
Yeah, go on. Can't be worse than that.
If there's anybody out there who didn't put the name down but would like to get up and have a go, you can do. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody?
That's fair enough. We could try again.
Fair enough.
We could try again later when someone's got
We'll
their
try again
thumbs up.
later on. Oh, where we got? Where are you?
Yeah.
There you go. Come on then. Come on, mate. Give it up. Yeah.
What's your name, fella? Tom. Tom from the audience. Start the clock.
I was never a big fan of having my school photo taken because my parents always bought the photo of other children. My Aunt Mary still thinks I'm black. When I was younger, I went to a fancy dress party dressed as Harry Potter. I didn't wear a costume. I just went as a child who wasn't supported financially or emotionally. I'm quite awkward, so I sort of look down quite a lot. Someone at a gig recently said to me, "You need to look up more when you perform." To which I said, "Look me in the eyes and say that." And they said to me, "You need more punchlines in your set." To which I said, "Yep." I'll tell you about myself. I have a girlfriend. That was a joke. What a lovely audience. No, actually, in reality, I have a boyfriend. That was a joke as well. Didn't laugh as much, homophobes. I live my love life by the old adage, treat them mean, keep them away. I used to have a girlfriend and she was so intelligent and wonderful that I kissed her until she was breathless. The funeral was very awkward. Then I had a boyfriend. I loved him to pieces. Made him much easier to carry. All of this, it made me very depressed, so I started eating cushions, comfort eating. I look younger than I am. I'm actually 24, but my ex used to tease me, say I look 15. In fact, before we had sex for the first time, she insisted that I showed her ID. But I wasn't very good in the relationship. Like once she wanted me to talk dirty. Now I can't do dirty talk. I can't even do normal talk. But yeah, I tried, and she sort of said to me, how hard is your cock? To which I said, it's as hard as the final level of Spyro the Dragon. That was apparently the wrong answer. I think she's more a fan of Super Mario. Another thing we used to do was we used to role play. So I would pretend to be James Bond, and she'd pretend she still loved me. But I didn't have my first girlfriend until I was about 20, and she dumped me within a week. Then I met someone else within a month. So I was single for so long, and I met two people in a short space of time. So girls are like buses, they're fucking sexy. Girls are like buses. Sometimes there's too many people on one of them. Girls are like buses. There's some of them in Luton. And they're really uncomfortable to sit on. I tried to write a similar one about boys. It's boys are like tractors. I kissed one once. I've never been a big follower of fashions or trends. The only in thing I do is insecurity. Knock knock. No one's ever there. Thank you for laughing at my sadness. I don't want you to. I'm fine, thanks. I don't like friends. They're scary. What else did I do? I work at a supermarket, Sainsbury's. Oh, such a name dropper. I don't really like it. It's not very fun. Like someone once said to me, "Oh, so I bet you get lots of material work in here." It's like, no, it's tedious and boring. Oh, what am I supposed to say? Oh, the other day, what the fuck was that? I'm getting heckled by a cup. Jesus Christ.
That's Tom from the audience. Finalist number 2.
Tom from the... What's your surname, Tom? And he just walked out. He's like the man with no name. He's just like... What's your surname? Mayhew. Tom Mayhew. Let's write that down. Tom's our second survivor.